Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. Thank you so much for joining me today. First up, it's Cinderella Dress Day, taking place on March 22nd, where girls in our community gets an opportunity to shop for a free formal dress. Then HomeSaver Roofing and Roof Rejuvenation joins me in studio as we examine how winter could have damaged your roof and ways you can rejuvenate it. And a little bit later, it's Mental Health Matters with Viking Psychiatry. And today, we're continuing our discussion about oxytocin and sexual wellness. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Cinderella Dress Day is celebrating 25 years in this community, giving free dresses away to girls. It is such an incredible event, and I'm so thrilled to learn more about it by their chair, Tanya Hughes. Hello, Tanya.
Hi, Jessica. Thanks for having us. Great.
Good to see you.
You too.
Yes. Okay, so 25 years.
25 years.
Is incredible. And so we have this beautiful dress here in studio. This is just one of many of the selections that you have available for the girls.
We do. Yeah, we have over 3,000 dresses this year for them to choose from.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I visited you before in your studio to really see just the dresses lined up. And one thing I loved is just the assortment.
Yes.
So kind of describe the different options girls can pick from.
We have long dresses, short dresses. We even have a rack of vintage dresses. We have dress sizes from 0 all the way to 30. So we try to have a little something for everyone in every style, every shape, every size.
Yeah, and so break down this event. How does it work exactly? Because this is free, certain age range, one day only. How does Cinderella Dress Day work?
That's right. So the Fort Wayne Medical Society Alliance has put this on for 25 years. It's for teen girls grades 7 through 12. They can come on Sunday, March 22nd. They get a free dress, free pair of shoes, free jewelry. We have a health fair going on, so while they're waiting in line to get into that prom boutique, they're going to get age-appropriate health information, and then they get to go in, shop for their dresses. They get hair and makeup. It's a really fun day.
That is, and they get 2 dresses, right? Like one long and one short?
This year, we're doing 1 dress.
Okay.
Last year, we had 1,850 girls.
Oh my gosh.
So we had an influx of girls,
Yes.
which is wonderful. So so we're having to cut it to 1 dress this year, just so we make sure we have enough for everyone.
Right,
Yes.
and 1 dress is amazing. I mean, look at these dresses. They're so high quality, they're luxurious, and you have them in all sizes, even up to plus size range. And so break down, how do they get their accessories and their shoes?
Sure, so once you're in the prom boutique, we have over 200 volunteers in there to help you find your dress, and then we have different areas for the shoes and for the jewelry, and you get 1 of each of those, and we have ladies in there to help you find the perfect accessory to go with your dress.
Yes, and I know people are probably thinking like, wow, this is so major. Why would you put on an event like this? What's the mission behind Cinderella Dress Day?
So the Fort Wayne Medical Society Alliance, our mission is to help young ladies get age-appropriate health information. So while they're waiting in line to get free dresses, what better time than to give them some of that information? We have groups like Super Shots that comes and talks about vaccinations with HPV. We have Parkview Trauma that comes and talks. They talk about don't text and drive. And then we also have a Taekwondo studio that comes and talks about safety concerns and things. So
like self-defense. And speaking of the line, as they wait and collect information, the lines are so long each year, right? Girls are out there early, bright and early in the morning to make sure that they get their spot. And so this year, for your 25th year, you're doing something golden. What is it?
We are having a glass slipper and golden ticket giveaway. So we started about a week ago. We're on day 8 of our clues. So today at 5 o'clock and every day leading up until the day before the event, we're going to release a clue, and a different shoe and golden ticket will be hidden around a different park in Fort Wayne.
Okay.
And once you claim that ticket, then you and a friend will get to skip the line and just go right in and start shopping.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So this is what they're searching for.
Yes.
The golden ticket that has a little glass shoe in it. Okay, so skip a ticket line, and then there's also a voucher for a dress cleaning?
Yes, Peerless Cleaners is one of our premier partners, and we couldn't do it without them because you can donate to Peerless year-round to our event.
Yeah.
And so they decided that they were going to give these girls a free dress cleaning. So
That's
that ticket is in there too.
Okay, every day at 5 o'clock, look out on their social media
Yes.
for the clue in a park at 5,
Yes.
right after school is out, so everyone has a chance
Yes.
to wage their luck. Okay, anything new going on this year? Are you doing something special that people haven't seen before at the actual event?
We might do a few surprises at the
Okay.
event. We are at a new location this year.
Okay.
We're at the Coliseum Conference Center this year. We've grown so much,
Yeah.
so we're able to spread out there a little bit more. But the girls can still come in early. We'll have those doors unlocked for them so they can come in somewhere warm.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Tanya.
Thank you.
Happy 25th.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes. And if you would like more information about Cinderella Dress Day, it's taking place on Sunday, March 22nd. It starts at 8 a.m. and lasts until 3 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Get your place in line and have fun shopping. And I look forward to seeing you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by HomeSaver Roofing and Roof Rejuvenation. HomeSaver Roofing and Roof Rejuvenation helps homeowners protect their biggest investment, which is their roof. And they save money and also help them avoid unnecessary roof replacements when possible. And here to share more about their business is Alec Dimke, who is their owner. Hey there, Alec.
Hey, good
Good
morning.
to see you.
You too.
Okay, so I know that your big thing is just helping homeowners save money because their roof is so important, but sometimes people forget about the maintenance, right?
Right.
Yeah, so tell me just a little overview about HomeSaver.
Yeah, so I've been a roofing contractor for years, and I've been in so many scenarios where when we do the inspection, there's, on a roof inspection, usually there's 10 points, and if it fails 5 or 6 of those 10 points, all that you can offer is a roof replacement.
Ooh.
So about 5-6 years ago, I heard about rejuvenation, and I started researching it immediately.
Yeah.
And I found a product that can restore the life to your existing shingles and up to 15 years per application.
Wow.
So it's really cool. So that gives homeowners another option other than just replacement.
Yeah.
To protect them from that big expense of a roof replacement.
Yeah,
So,
I love that. I think rejuvenation on all fronts is important, right?
Yeah.
We do it every night when we go to sleep,
Right.
rejuvenate the body.
Exactly.
And so for your services in particular, how does it work?
So how it works is we come in and we do a inspection. So it's a 10-point inspection, and what we're going to check for is the condition of this shingle. We're going to do a shingle brittle test. We're going to check any pipe flashings or protrusions that are on your roof and come up with a roof condition report for you. So we'll share pictures and videos of anything we might find.
Okay.
So as long as you don't have any structural damage, 9 times out of 10 you can have your roof rejuvenated and extend its life instead of the cost of replacement.
Yeah.
So then we come in, and once the process starts, we do a detox on the roof. And so that gets all that black algae streaking that people have. I don't know if you've ever seen that. And cleans any dirt and everything like that off. And then we come through with our rejuvenation system, which is it's a spray-on treatment that absorbs into the shingle at a molecular level, and it's going to chemically bond to the asphalt in your shingle, making it stronger. It reseals micro cracks that happen as the shingles dry out. And then from there, it seals in granules, provides a protective layer over the top, throughout, and around the shingle that's going to shield from water and moisture, UV rays, which are a big thing for roofs. It adheres. Our warranty is 10 years per
Wow.
application, and you can reapply it as many times as you you want too.
Wow.
As long as you don't have the structural damage where you have
Right.
like rotted wood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, I'm just thinking about that process, and it just sounds like you do the cleaning, you do the rejuvenation, and boom, it's restored. And so right now, spring is here, right? And so people are kind of getting over that winter weather, perhaps winter damage.
Yeah.
So why is it important right now, before spring comes, or as they enter into spring, to kind of wash away any damages that they could have had over the season?
Well, most people don't think about their roof until it's too late. And winter is the most damaging time of year for an asphalt shingle. So shingles are just fiberglass asphalt, and then there's protective granules over the top. So I'm sure most people watching this have been riding in a car, driving down the road, and they've thought, man, winter has really done a number to these roads, and that's because the asphalt constantly goes through a freeze-thaw cycle, expansion and contraction, which causes it to get brittle. The same thing happens on your roof. So it expands and contracts, and then the granules, they get loose, and as the snow and the ice melt, it can take the granules right along with it. It also dries them out more, causes those micro cracks, and so it just does a lot of damage to the roof. So it's good to have a roof inspection done to see, at least make sure you're in good condition, and if you're not, take those preventative measures before it turns into a $25,000 roof replacement.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And that's our whole goal, is to avoid
Yeah.
the cost of people replacing their roof. Is they don't have to if they make the right decision earlier, right?
Right. And so what do you think really separates you from other companies that may offer roofing services?
So if you look on Google, there's probably 50 roofing companies that will all come out and do a free inspection for you. And we all kind of do the same roof inspection. There's only really one way to do it.
Yeah.
But say they find that your shingles are brittle, you have some curling, you have your pipe flashing has some dry rot to it. Those are all things that are not good for a roof that can potentially cause it to fail. But all that they can offer you is a roof replacement. So if you have structural damage, we're a full service roofing company, so we can help you with that.
Okay.
But our specialty is we restore existing asphalt shingles and extend their life by up to 15 years per application and back it with a 10-year warranty.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so with that warranty though, does that mean if there are damages to the shingle after the rejuvenation happen? How does the warranty work?
So the warranty is on the adhesion of the product to the shingle.
Okay.
So what it's going to do, as I said earlier, your shingles are a polymer. There's polymers in the asphalt. So this absorbs to the polymers in the asphalt. So it becomes one with the asphalt, makes it stronger.
Okay.
And so that takes a really deep chemical bonding to happen. And so this product was designed to bond for 25 years. Obviously, it's outside, and we have in Indiana weather that goes back and forth like back and forth like an argument. So it's on the adhesion of the product. So when we treat it, we can't warranty that if you have a pipe flashing that breaks apart, that it's not going to happen, because that's completely separate.
Yeah.
But it's on the shingles themselves. So we're able to warranty the shingles from keeping them from failing for 10 years.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. I like the way you break it down. You make it make sense.
I try to. It's
There's so much science behind it in the materials.
Right. And sometimes I talk too much because I love it so much and I'm so excited to bring this to Fort Wayne. So I just go off on a tangent. And other people are like, okay, are you going to stop talking anytime?
No, but it shows that you have depth in the information, which means that you have experience.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
exciting
important.
stuff. I mean, I get excited, and I hope other people do too when they hear about it.
Yes, and something exciting that you're offering is a free consultation, free inspection rather, and people can take advantage of that now.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said earlier, spring is the most important time to have your roof inspected. Usually it's twice a year if your roof is over 5 years old, so before and after winter. So right now we'll come out, we'll do a completely free roof assessment, take pictures and videos of anything that might be going on. If there's nothing going on, good for you. We'll schedule out your next one to make sure it stays good.
Yeah.
And if there is something going on, we can help you take preventative measures instead of just only offering replacement.
All right, perfect. Well, thanks for chatting with me, Alex.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Appreciate it. And if you'd like more information about HomeSaver Roofing and Roof Rejuvenation, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break.
This segment sponsored by HomeSaver Roofing and Roof Rejuvenation.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry and Wellness.
It is Thursday, so you know it's time for Mental Health Matters with Viking Psychiatry and Wellness. And today we're going to continue our conversation with Sean, and we're going to pick up where we're talking about oxytocin and sexual wellness. And this is something that's often overlooked, so you don't want to miss it. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, so the last time you were here, we were talking about oxytocin, and we learned that it is a love hormone. So now today you're going to break down the connection between oxytocin and sexual wellness. What is that?
A little bit of a taboo, maybe, no. But mental health is not just tied to the brain, right? Yeah. It's also tied to hormones in the body and overall wellness. And oxytocin plays a very significant role in that connection.
Yeah, and so I guess as people are trying to think about, okay, so a love hormone can open up areas of our mind that offer stimulation, offers us to release, a different type of connection. How can we tap into that more if people may be struggling on the sexual side of their life?
Yeah, so oxytocin really plays a significant role and factor in allowing individuals, number one, just for their body to relax, right? Sometimes when we've struggled with emotional intimacy or even physical intimacy, there's so much pressure going into that moment because maybe we failed before or things haven't gone the way that they're supposed to, and we create a lot of internal pressure. And so oxytocin helps the body relax, helps the mind relax, right? And then it also helps increase sensation, which is really important. And even more interesting is it's been shown and studied, and I've seen it in clinical practice, to even help improve orgasm. So it really plays a critical role in the overall connection when it comes to intimacy, and we can see how intimacy issues tie so much into mental health.
That's fascinating because you always hear that stress is the enemy of so many different things. I mean, it could stop your productivity. It could change just how your organs function, but really it sounds like it's an enemy of intimacy.
It really is, and the thing is that oxytocin is that counterbalance, right? Oxytocin can help play a role in shifting that counterbalance, allowing you to step away from the stress and just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, and so is this hormone in particular relevant for both men and women?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. This is not is a one-size-fits-all.
Okay.
It won't necessarily help everybody. I want to make sure that viewers understand that just like anything, it depends on the individual, their individual levels, but it really helps create a connection, helps with arousal, improving sexual function, improving sexual desire, improving the end outcomes, and that's for men and women.
Yeah, and I'm sure people are thinking this is an interesting topic for Viking Psychiatry because we really have focused on the mental health side of things, but with your expansion to the wellness, this plays a part. So kind of talk to me about the tie-in of it all.
Yeah, so for me, we're not changing what we're doing, we're just adding to what we're doing, because I think one of the things that we've tried to do from the very beginning is be a psychiatry practice that's not focused on just prescribing a pill, but focus on looking at the individual and treating the entire individual. One of the frustrations that I would have is as we looked into wellness with our clients, right, whether it be hormone levels, et cetera, and we try to refer them out, we would hit roadblocks with our clients, and they would struggle to find places to get treatment or to get help in the areas that they needed. And it's hard for somebody to begin to feel better with their PTSD or with their anxiety or with their depression if, for example, the intimacy department continues to be an area of conflict and pulling them down. And so what we decided to do is we just wanted to expand, right? Because what we wanted is we didn't want people to have to continue to struggle. And so we're opening up our services, expanding our services to be able to treat the things that we weren't being able to treat before, but really need to, because somebody's not going to be able to get better or get to 100% if for example, the intimacy department is not working.
Yeah, because people have roadblocks in different areas of the mind, body, and soul, and it sounds like you're
Absolutely.
trying to create just a whole body wellness, but also create a level of balance, right? So it's not just focused on the mental, but on the full well-being. And so as people are kind of thinking about, okay, does this hormone really apply to me? Is this something that I want to explore? What is a takeaway that you want people to think about when it comes to oxytocin and sexual wellness?
You know, oxytocin can allow you to really let your nervous system feel safe. It can allow you to connect and feel intimacy. And it's a natural way to approach some of the struggles that we have in body health, physical health, and mental health without being dependent upon another pill, for example, right, or another prescription. And so that's what we really want, is we want people to know and understand that when they come and see us, we're not just going to offer the standard solution, right? They're not going to see us for just 5 minutes, and we're not going to just write a prescription. We're going to look at them at their total wellness and address it from top to bottom.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like an exciting expansion. And speaking about the love hormone is the perfect time right before the love month is
right.
approaching. Well, thank you so much, Sean.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about Viking Psychiatry and Wellness, we'll have their website listed below. Check them out, and I'll see you after the break.
This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry and Wellness.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.